to go live so that I show you how to edit in Photoshop, or how I edit my photos in Photoshop. So in today's video I want to show you how I usually edit my photos in Photoshop. Actually, I will be editing these 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 photos, or these wedding photos in Photoshop. So from basic to advanced. So stick around as I show you how I edit my photos without using actions and presets. Actually, I will be using some of my presets or actions to simplify this work. So stick around as I drive you through. So I'm trying to play around with these shadows or blacks in my model skin. But definitely. Firstly, I'm going to remove these blemishes. Why my computer is very slow? I don't know why. Let me see here. I want to first remove these blemishes, and I don't know why my computer is very slow. Let me first close this. I will start again. I don't know why. And I'm using Photoshop 2020. I also have 2025, but Photoshop 2020 is the best one for me. It simplifies my work. So I will start editing these photos. Actually, it's an introduction photos. So for me, I shoot in low. So as you can see, I shoot with 5D Mark III and with a 50mm. So when you shoot in low, when you drag this photo and put it into Photoshop, or you open it with Photoshop, it will pop up a camera raw settings. So this helps us to first balance the image with the highlights and the shadows, and balancing the exposure setting. So I also come here to this color mixer, and I will play around with these screens. As you can see, the dress of our model is green, so I will try to balance these colors so that I open the image with the best settings. So after that, our image, we have opened it in our Photoshop. So I will duplicate this background layer by dragging this background layer into this plus icon. I hope you are seeing. So I will come here. We are going to remove these pimples. As you can see, these pimples, we are going to clean our model's face. So I will come to these tools, as you can see, and I will pick up this first tool, spot healing tool. So I will start clicking on this pimple, remove them. Just need to click to remove this pimple, as you can see. We will remove these pimples by using the spot heating tool. This helps us to remove these pimple in our model's face, as you can see. So the next thing is we are going to smooth our model skin. So for that, for me, I usually use the frequency separation, and I made this action to simplify my work. So but for now, let me go process by process to show you how to make the frequency separation to smooth our model skin. So I'll make two copies of this background layer. I will drag this layer into this plus icon twice, as you can see, and I will name this layer as low and this high. So after that, I will disable this high layer by clicking this eye icon. So I will come to filter, and then I will come to blur, and then Gaussian blur. So here you need to find the radius which is suitable for your model skin. As you can see, I think the radius of 3.9 is the better one for my model skin. So I will press OK, and then I will come to high, and then I will enable it by clicking this eye icon. So I will come to this image option, and then I will come to this apply image. So in that, remember we are dealing with a raw image. So here at layer, I will come and select the low layer, and then here on the blending mode, I will just come and select the addition. So for the scale, I will use 2, and then the offset 0, and make sure that the opacity is 100%, and make sure these boxes are not ticked. So I will come and invert by clicking this box to invert our image, and then I will press OK. So after that, you will get this result, as you can see. So I will come to this blending mode, and I will select the linear light here. So after that, now I can soften my image. So I will come to this low layer, and then I will come to this lasso tool and make sure that the feather is at around 18 pixels. Use this method. So, and remember, these are the actions which I use normally when I'm editing. So I will start smoothening my model skin. Here I'm trying to smoothen my model skin to make sure that I get the perfect results for this image. And right now I'm applying the frequency separation, which helps us to separate the textures and the color of our model. As you can see right now, and this was an introduction of this lady. So he brought a husband to his family, to show a husband to his family. So I was the one who took these pics, and I used the 5D Mark III with a 50mm with a strobe AD600 BM for the right option. So here I'm trying to smooth this image or model skin. This is how I usually edit my pictures in Photoshop, and I usually get the nice looks from this. And please guys, welcome for joining. So this is the result which I have got. You can see the before and then after. The before and then after. You can see it, the before and then after. And we are not yet done. So I'm going to try using my actions here to simplify or to fasten up my work. So I have these all my actions, and I usually sell them at a low cost. So here we will use this skin tone 01. No, I will first use this clarity 02 to sharpen my image. So I will just click in it. You can see the before and then after, the before and then after. So this is the before and then after. So the next thing I will add another action, the skin tone 01, this one. So this will, you can see what it does when I apply it. You can see the before and then after. So I will reduce on it. Around 70, and I will make an inverse or a mask for it. I don't want it to be applied on the seat. And on the background, I don't want to be upright on the background and the seat. So after that, I will add another action. You can see what it does. You can see the before and then after, the before and then after, the before and then after. So the next thing is I'm going to try to lighten up these black sides in the model's face. So I will just come to image and then adjustment and then shadows and highlights, so you can see what it does. You can see what it does. This is the before and this is the after. This is the before and this is the after. And I actually want to apply it on this, not in the whole image. I just want it to apply it in these shadow areas. So I will just mask this. Layer, and then I will get a brush and I will start brushing and make sure that the black box is done. So I will just, you can see the changes. I'm sorry because I'm in a noisy place, but I think you can hear me. So here you can whiten up this, lighten up. So I will lighten up also on her arms. And I can still come here and play around with the opacity. See the before and then after. This is the before and then after. So the next thing is we are going to whiten up our model's teeth. So I will just come in this icon, this adjustment layer icon. So I will play around with the hue and saturation. So I will drag the saturation down to around 76. So you can see but remember we don't want it to apply in our models or in the whole image. So I will just invert it by pressing this white layer and then press Ctrl I to invert it. So make sure that the black is down, and then I will just zoom in and I will come here to brushes and get a brush, and make sure that the brush it's a soft round brush. Make sure it's a soft round brush. So after that I will come and start brushing on our model's teeth. So this is how to whiten teeth first in Photoshop. So here you can see the before and then after, the before and then after. So the next thing is we are going to try to whiten up the eyes. Come also and whiten them. So as you can see, this is the before and this is the after. This is the before and this is the after. Sorry for the noise. I think someone is trying to make something out there. That's why it's noisy, but I think you can get me. So this is how I edited this pic, and I'm going to try another one and show you how to easily edit your photos in Photoshop. So come again and play around with the whites. And I can see there is some color casts in our image, so I will just press Ctrl J to duplicate the layer, and then I will come to filter and then camera raw. I will just try to sample this layer to remove that unwanted colors in our model's face. So I will scroll down and I will come to color mixer and I will come to point color. So I will get this sample tool, then I will sample this color, then I will try to play around with that color. I will actually want to reduce it a little bit because I see it's oversaturated. So I will play around with it to reduce it. So after that, press OK. You can see the before and then after. So after that, I think this image is done. Dr. Nabila image is done. So the next thing is I'm going to crop it. I usually crop this image into 4:6 and the resolution around 600. The reason why I crop in the resolution of 600 because this image are soft copies. I'm going to send them to her in document, and I usually want her to get the best results. So the next thing is I'm going to export this image. So come here to file, then export, and then export as. Then here change this setting, the resample, change it to be quick sharper, save it into sharper, and then scroll down and color space and enable this embedded color profile, and then export. Here you can change the location where you want to export the image, so I will export it here. So this is done, so I'm going to try to pick other. I have a lot of images to edit right here, so I have to pick another one. So I will pick this one, come and drop it in the Photoshop. So remember, this is a low image, so this camera low will pop up, and when you are dealing with the JPEG, it doesn't pop, but this is a low profile, so it usually opens in camera low. So I will try to play around with the highlights and shadows. So you can see the before and then after. So after that, we open your image. So after that, zoom in, you can see pimples in our model's face. So I will just copy this background layer, and remember, we don't want to edit using this background layer. Always make a duplicate layer by dragging it, or press Ctrl J to make a new copy layer. So I will come to this tool and I will select the spot hiding tool. This will help us to remove these small pimples. This helps us to remove these small pimples. And this is a fry, so I will just come and get this patch tool, and I will remove it with a patch tool. So start removing these pimples. Start removing these pimples, and please like this live so that YouTube will recommend it. You lose nothing for the like. So after that, I'm going to smooth our model skin. So I have a lot of action, so I'm going to try using this frequency separation action to smooth our model skin. So I will just press this frequency tool, and this box will pop up. This pop up to select the radius to use for this image. So I will select the radius of 3, and I think it will be suitable for this image. So after that, the group will be made, and make sure it's open. Scroll down to this layer 1 and come here and get the lasso tool and make sure the feather is around 18 pixels or 20. So start zoom in and start sampling in your model skin, and then after sampling come to filter and then blur and then Gaussian blur. So after that, try to get the radius which is suitable for this skin, and I think 20 is suitable. So after that, do that once more, and then come back to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and the radius then of 20. So repeat it for several times after the model's face is worked upon it, and remember you have always change the radius according to the skin of your model. So here at the nose, I will come back and select the radius of 10 because I don't want her nose to be flat. So after that, scroll down, just hold this space bar and scroll down on the arms, and then start sampling them. And please like the live so that it goes viral. And please follow for more tutorials like this. So after that, I'm going to use the mixer brush tool. So I will just come to brushes and select the mixer brush tool and make sure it's a clean brush. Come and pressing this arrow and then clean brush, and make sure that you use this value, the weight around 9%, load 75, mix 90, and flow 100, and disable this layer 1 copy, and then start brushing. So after that, I'm going to sharpen this image, and I will make a copy layer for this. Yeah, I'm trying to whiten my model's skin, my model's eyes. So you can see the before and then after, before and then the after. Here I'm trying to remove these small pimples in her face. So I'm trying to remove these pimples, and please like the video and follow along as I show you how we normally edit these pics in Photoshop. And I'm using 2020 Photoshop, so stick around